All right, I'm looking at another Squaredle with the 2 E's today. This is a word search game. We've got this grid of letters, and we just have to click and drag and find like bunpookie, that's a word. We're trying to find all the words. In fact, 21 words. You'll see right above there, 0 of 21. This is a 1.5 stars out of 5 difficulty today, so it shouldn't be too bad. I'm hoping we can do it fairly quickly. So that's about all we need to know. You can also type in the letters if you want to, like that on the keyboard. Yeah, so let's give it a try. The first thing I see is burn, Bernie, like my dog. Hope, we can't quite do hope or, let's see, there's gotta be some QU things, right? Quay, it's a bonus word. Q-U-A-R, corn? No, that's not a thing. Huh. Feels like there's gotta be some more QU words, but I'm not seeing them. I'm not getting, I figured I'd have a bunch of words right away. Oh, made. Made is good. We can't, oh no, you can't do homemade. This is another E, yeah. I expected to get, with 1.5 stars out of 5, I figured I'd get a whole bunch of words right away. And I'm not getting them. I'm gonna rotate. Maybe I need to look at the grid differently, because I'm not seeing them today. I don't know. I'm seeing a bunch of 3-letter words. You know, we got bun and run and ran and ray and a whole bunch of, but we can't quite do crude. We can't do money. Almost got money, but not quite. And mound or mount, we don't quite have those either. We can do bray. That's good. Bran, yep. Is there anything bran? We can't do branch. I think that works. Can't quite do bunch. Can't quite, we almost can get cause, but it ends up being cod. Hour. Hour is a good one. And pour, yup. And mower I don't think is a word, no. Do mound, but, oh, mourn. All right, okay, so now we get numbers that show us how many words start with that letter. Okay, so, ooh, there's one that starts with Y. Yarn, of course. C, carn, I don't think, what about carb? Does that count? Okay. Can't do carbon, because carbon is O-N, not U-N. Carob? No, that's not. No. And carry has 2 R's. Oh, it could be a name with 1 R, but yeah. What about the D? Oh, damp. Damp, of course, yep. C, the C, I feel like we should be able to figure out, that's the C. So if we go C-U, we could do A, but that's not great. Otherwise, C-U, it's gotta go C-U-D. Cuda. So C-A? Huh, I don't know. All right, and then the B, it could be B-R, otherwise it'd have to be B-U, I think. So B-R is good, but then B-R, we could do B-R-U, or B-R-A. Bruno. That's a name. We don't talk about him. Well, U-N, it would be good. Something. I don't know. Oh, aqua. Aqua is good. It's one of them with the A. Okay, so now we get how many words use the letter. In the bottom right is how many words use the letter. The bottom left is how many start with that letter. So there's 10 words left, and 8 of them use the Y, which is interesting. Because they probably end in Y, right? What about carny? Oh, carny. Okay. Informal word for a carnival worker. That's the bonus word of the day. Okay, con artist, carny is something jargon, sort of a cant without the apostrophe that they would use with each other to talk about the mooches or customers right in front of them. So, the only word that uses the B is the one that starts with the B. That's not super surprising, but there is only one word that uses the R that doesn't start with the R. Interesting, there's a word that's gonna use the H down here. And the H is tricky because ending in H isn't great unless it's PH. It's probably PH. But maybe APH, but then nah, I don't really like PH. It could start with PH. Could do PH at the beginning because we do have 3 words that start with P. PH, phony. There we go. That's the one with the H. Okay. Good, good, good. All right, and then there's one that uses the M. Man, we can almost do amount. Amount. Amony. It's not a thing. I mean, there's amp, but it needs to be more than 3 letters. And we did damp. Oh, nomad. There we go. That's a good one. That uses up the M. Okay, good. So, now this O, it could be the end of a word. Otherwise, it's got to be in between, like P-O-N or P-O-U or N-O-U. We did poor, right? I think we did, yeah. So, if you do something like that. Oh, upon. Upon. There we go. I was trying to do UN, but it's UP. Okay. Very good. Now, B. And we've now got 7 words left, and all 7 of them have to use the Y. Pony. Pony. There we go. I should have seen that one a long time ago. Pony. Puny. Yep, yep, yep. Okay. And then Equarny. Eque, no. This feels like there should be something there. Oh, but there's none that start with the E. Anyways, yeah, okay. We did aqua. Bracy? Nah, didn't think so. I mean, if it's not gonna be BN, so if it was BU, then you'd either have to go to the N, bun, and then bunnery, or I don't. Or the P. Oh, but I don't like any of those. So I feel like it's gonna be BR, but then it's gotta go to the U or the. And they all have to use the Y, and it doesn't necessarily end in Y, but it feels like most of them probably end in a Y. We've still got an 8-letter word and a 6-letter word that we need to find. Canopy. Canopy. I kept trying to put the O and the U together, and that wasn't happening at all. So canopy. Okay, canopy. Now this gives us a lot less to work with here. So the A. Okay, so right. We know that they all have to use the Y, right? So it's very unlikely that we're gonna come down here and end in the E, which means all of these 4 down here probably are together. Like A, D, E, adequacy? There we go, adequacy. Okay, that helped a lot. So now it's gonna be, we did carny. But these have to be 4-letter words. The other 3 have to be 4-letter words. Caney? That's a bonus word. So it's gotta be CY. That's what we've gotta do. We've gotta do CY. Cyan, the color, cyan, okay. And then, oh, racy, and then berry, or burry, depending on how you like to pronounce it. All right, well, that definitely took me a lot longer than it should have. Only 21 words. Most of them weren't that difficult. I wasn't seeing them for some reason. I think sticking the Q in the middle and the Y in the middle, and, you know, we're using a couple of U's, and it just, I don't know, I wasn't seeing them. Some interesting ones in there for sure. So anyways, harder than it should have been, I think, but still not too bad. So let me know how this one went for you, which word you found last, and which one you were yelling at the screen for me to find for the longest time. And be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon with some more puzzles. We'll pick a random available seat. Why? Who knows? That's just the kind of thing hypothetical passengers do. That's pretty good, let's go with that. Wow, no way. Yeah, I mean, either apart or short could be right, or neither of them could be right, who knows? I mean, 20 times 11 is 220, then we would need to add 53. 40 plus 13 is 53. There we go. 11 times 20, 220.